So today we're back here at Cullinan Park. This won't be a four-part of my three-part video. This is sort of a standalone video. Uh, in front of me is actually Pumpkin Lake. We had a drought here in Texas this year, so where I'm standing now should be about a foot of water. So the drought sort of drained the lake a little bit, which is sort of a good thing because right over here used to be a bridge that crossed this canal. All that's left now is these little pilings in the ground. Not sure when the bridge was either dismantled or just rotted away. It's hard to tell, but there's actually a road, or was a road at one time going that way. Went to a windmill and a big water tank and a few little things. I visited there a couple years ago, and I'll sort of insert the photos in this video. But these are the pillars to the old wooden bridge that used to be here. The other part of the road is actually this direction, and it goes about a quarter mile, sort of that direction, to another bridge that used to be there. Again, it's gone also. That bridge crosses Oyster Creek right in front of the old barn and where the house is. Yeah, there's another piece of piling coming out of the ground there. Yeah, that's probably one there too. Yeah, just rotted away. Now, another cool little thing over here. This little ditch here connects to a little canal called Red Gully, and Red Gully flows into Oyster Creek. It's a big beam there. That probably was once part of the bridge. I don't really know. But like I say, yeah, this part over here usually is about a foot underwater. So the little drought has sort of exposed some of the old pilings. But over here, yeah, the road bed's that way. So you can't see it on the camera. There's a hump there. Then right there, there's a sort of a hump there. That goes that way, for about half a mile or so. And that way to Oyster Creek, to the old bridge. The other bridge is gone, unfortunately. It finally just rotted away and fell into the water. But right here used to be a little dam here. And once Pumpkin Lake was full, the water, this canal here again flows into Red Gully, which then flows into Oyster Creek. I'm not sure if it was a mechanical spillway or just some wood planks that they piled here, and they would remove the top planks, let the water flow through. But this is where the planks would have been inserted to hold back the water and control the flow. Cool thing is, this is the same red brick that you see at the house. Yeah, the concrete is formed using wooden planks. You can see the pattern of the planks on the concrete itself. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the brick is the same brick at the house. The same kind of brick, red brick. Oh, that could be red. What does that say? I can't really see. Farmer? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a get me a photo and see if I can enhance the. That's what it says. Yeah, this part here, I guess, is either got eroded away and collapsed, or it was maybe dismantled. Yeah, there was the old road and the bridge. Again, it went to a windmill and a water tank. There's also used to be a long wooden little wooden pier going out into the lake. It was about 200 foot long, almost looked like. It was like a long pier. I want to try to find a photo. Try to find me a photo of an aerial photo of this area. See if I can find one with the pier still there. I was here a couple of years back, and all you could see is a couple of wooden pieces of wood sticking out of the water. If it wasn't so overgrown and weeded over because the water level was so low, you could probably see a little bridge support sticking out of the water over there too. But yeah, it's too much growth. Yeah, that way about a quarter mile is Oyster Creek, and then across the creek is the house in the barn. But yeah, it's a cool little place. Yeah, usually there'll be water flowing through this, at least a little bit of water flowing through this. But again, we had a drought this year, and it's pretty bone dry. Yeah, this is the map of the area. You can barely see the road. This is just a dirt road. It wasn't anything major. But this is the path the road took, where the windmill and water tank is on the map, or where it used to be now. Here's the bridge. I mean, not the bridge. The little fishing pier going way out in the middle of the lake. And you can see where the road crossed the little gully and headed towards the Oyster Creek, and where the other bridge at Oyster Creek crossed over to where the house and the barn is. Yeah, you can kind of see the depth of this little gully. So I know at one time water probably flowed through here pretty good and make it that deep. You know, over here at the end of the gully, there's a cool big tree and a bench. Let me see if I can get over there. Yeah, it's looking down that little gully. But yeah, this is the tree. It's hard to get the whole thing on camera. But I like the way as it grew, it has a cool little twist to it. Now that gully flows that way in about I don't know, about 100 or so yards, 150 yards is Red Gully. I want to see if I can get there. It's getting late, but I want to see if I can get there. Yeah, it sort of meanders on. Not sure if I can get to Red Gully. It's yeah, it's getting, because of the drought, since there's not a lot of water in here no more, the vegetation has has grown up into a thick mess. But yeah, it would that gully would actually flow that direction, and then you can't see them here. Yeah, the red gully is probably another about 100 yards that way. Wow. Sort of it's a pretty place. It's sort of creepy place too. Just that way, about 300 yards or so. A young man, Kevin Ho, he committed suicide over there. I guess it was 2021. I guess it was, or 2020. Yeah, I think I might do a little mini thing on Cullinan Park here at Sugarland. Being that it used to be a cattle ranch, there's a whole lot of abandoned knickknacks scattered throughout the woods. A lot of times it's easier to get to in wintertime when all the greenery goes away. You can see a lot further and see what's around you. Right now it's so thick. You could have something over there just 100 feet away, and it's just so thick you can't see it. And most times in a regular season, I wouldn't be walking right here, because right here would be a bit muddy with water flowing through it. Yeah, there's that big old tree right there. Yeah, like a little swing. When there's water there, you can actually swing across to both sides when there's water. They put that there. That's called a big old wooden mat, because Fort Bend County comes in here and they actually mow along Red Gully and parts of Orchard Creek. And a lot of times the big tractors, the mowers, will get stuck right here. So they put this big concrete mat, big wooden mat here, so they can cross it. About 200 feet that direction is where Kevin Ho's remains were found under an old cedar tree. Actually, we searched for him. I looked about 4 or 5 weeks, sort of going through making a grid, trying to search where he would have went to. And I believe it was about 10 months later, a little less than a year later. Some young men were out here just hiking through the woods, looking for, same thing that I do most of the time, just looking for strange things left in the woods and artifacts and bones, and they ran across him. This here is the Kevin Ho Memorial Bridge. That's the bridge that is crossing Oyster Creek in Cullinan Park. Yeah, right here's Oyster Creek. Yeah, that way on Oyster Creek is where the old bridge used to cross the creek to the house in the barn. Yeah, so over that direction there. Just down there, a little sort of around the curve. Not too far from here. Probably less than a quarter mile. Yeah, I remember when I had to swim across this thing to get to the house. And right there is Oyster Creek going that way, and right there where that bird is Red Gully. coming out to flow into Orchard Creek. Orchard Creek flows. I get to zoom out, right? Orchard Creek flows that direction there, towards Highway 6. But that's a pretty place, ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Yep, that's all I got for the day.